Like many of you out there, my wife and I enjoy filming our travel adventures. However, those windy back roads or a bumpy trail really make for some poor footage. That's why we invested in new mounts from Bulletpoint mounting solutions for our action camera and Garmin Inreach Mini. Today we're going to be installing the A-pillar grab bar mount for our Garmin Inreach Mini and the passenger side dash mount for our action camera. Stay tuned. Welcome to Backroads and Daydreams. I'm Doug, and today we're back in the garage installing our new gear from Bulletpoint Mounting Solutions. We're going to cover all the necessary tools for this install and show you just how easy it is to do yourself. Alright, let's dive into it. Alright, so for this install, you're of course going to need all of your parts that you've ordered from Bulletpoint Mounting Solutions. You're going to need a trim removal tool, which this is just a specific plastic tool to help keep from scratching your trim and the other components in your vehicle. You can also use a screwdriver or knife if you're not really worried about that. You're going to need a 10mm socket, either a short or deep well socket will work, a short 3/8 drive extension, and a 3/8 drive ratchet wrench. Alright, so we're going to start with our A-pillar grab bar mount, and we're just going to take our trim removal tool right underneath this edge here, pop that up. And then this little plastic cover does have a tab to keep it from falling off. You are just going to pull that right out, and then that will expose the 10mm bolt that is securing that in place. So we will take our wrench, go ahead and take that out. All right, then just make sure you don't drop that. Put that back over here. All right, so we're gonna grab our parts for our A-pillar mount. We got the actual mount itself, 20mm ball, and then the mounting hardware. And this is going to require two of these different Allen wrenches. One, the smaller one, is going to be for the bolt that actually holds the mount in place, and the larger Allen wrench is going to be to tighten the 20mm ball inside the mount itself. Alright, now that we got the cover off and the bolt out, we are going to take the grab bar handle mount, and we are just going to slide it up into place. And it fits pretty snug, so just stay up there. And then we are going to take the included bolt and also put that up there. Hope it stays while we get our wrench. And then use the included Allen wrench to thread that into place. It is a longer bolt, and it helps if you don't drop your wrench. Alright, that seems good and tight to me. Alright, now we're going to take the 20mm ball and thread that into place. Just like that. And we're going to take the larger included Allen wrench and tighten that down. Once again, nice and snug. And voila, installed. Alright, let's get that Garmin mounted. Alright, now that we got the A-pillar grab bar mount installed, we're going to go ahead and install the mount for the Garmin Inreach Mini. Just unthread this. Should be good and tight. Now we can take our Garmin Inreach and slide it into place. All right, so now we're going to move on to our passenger side dash mount. We got the mount itself. We got the F-it tool, which is used to tighten down the arms. And then we have all of our hardware. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is move the wife's ducks out of the way here. Put that over there too. We're going to take our trim removal tool and get down in between the edge of this and just pry it up. There we go. And then just pull that out of the way. There we go. That is going to expose these 4 threaded inserts in which you are going to use to bolt down your mount. All right, so the mount is going to go in here like this. Then we're going to use 4 supplied screws to secure this in place. Everything should be good and tight. Now we'll be good to go ahead and install our GoPro mount. Loosen up the thumb screw. Just enough to get that to slide over. There we go. All right, so we can go ahead and take this screw out. All right, so now we'll be able to use our action camera mount. We are going to be running the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro up here instead of the GoPro. I decided to run the GoPro as kind of like for B-roll, since the Action 5 Pro is supposed to have the better sensor for low light conditions. So going in and out of tree canopy and tunnels and stuff, this should do better for us. Not to mention the DJI action camera mount, which is this that I just installed, has a really cool feature that the GoPro doesn't, in the fact that it is magnetic. Clicks down into place. And there we go. Simple enough. Everything's good and sturdy. We do still have this other mount over here. Not 100% sure what we're going to do with that yet. We do have the 7 centimeter by 1 centimeter arm. Haven't decided. We were going to use that over at the A pillar for the Garmin, actually for the action camera over here, but I didn't. I decided to change my mind. I like the look of it over here better, the camera. So may end up putting this arm over here and do something else, maybe a foam mount for Holly, but we shall see. All right, guys. So we got everything mounted up, and I am really happy with things so far. It looks good. It's very sturdy, not going anywhere. This mount from Bulletpoint paired with the DJI camera mount that just has the quick release for the camera is very slick. You just literally push these 2 tabs in on the side and pop your camera off and then reverse it to put it back on. Really liking the action camera mount. I'm not 100% sold on the Inreach mount just yet. I love the concept. I like that it's right here where I can easily access it. I do not love the distance that it is away from that A pillar. We're gonna let it ride for a little bit. We're gonna see how it does. I like the fact that I can just pop it off and take it with us if we're going on a hike or something along that nature, or put it away, store it away. I don't have to worry about it getting stolen, and then I can just pop it back into place, and then it's not going anywhere. And just like that, guys, everything's installed. A quick 15-20 minute install and you're done and ready to hit the trail. Now, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. And if you're interested in learning how you can potentially save 15% off your next order from Bulletpoint Mounting Solutions, make sure to watch our previous video that I'll include a link down below. Until next time, enjoy those back roads.